Meron nam Ryan ho, Merogar America Macha. And that means in Nepali, hello, my name is Ryan Gray, and I'm from America. And right now I am a teacher of globalization, a teacher of world history, and U.S. and American history, and I lead trips to Nepal, and we do service work, engaging with the Nepali people in projects that we think are meaningful for global citizenship. And I've been doing this for the last 9 years, and I've been doing this at Vail Mountain School in Vail, Colorado. Well, for me, community is the reason why I teach. I think this is my service to posterity, is the idea that we are one world, and we need to really understand one another. We need to understand the beauty of diversity, the beauty of culture. Nepal has been a passion of mine, because not only of the Himalaya, and I've only been there during monsoon season, so to me it's synonymous with rain, but the people and the culture and the diversity is out of this world. Until last year, it was the only remaining Hindu kingdom in the world for 239 years. In Hinduism, they believe in the idea of different cycles, that we are all born with the first level, and it's the idea of the selfish level, that you have to know yourself and really focus on yourself. And then you're going to ask yourself at some time, you may be 12, you may be 16, you may be 20, is this all there is to life? And then if you say no, then you go to the second level, and that is the idea of more worldly power. That could be a head of a CEO, that could be the head of a school. And then you could say, I have $1 billion, I have everything, is this all there is to life? And the next stage, according to the Hindus, is no. It's the idea of duty, and that's the idea of giving back to humanity with a service project, and really communicating and working with those people in respective countries. And right now they're Kenya, right now it's Nepal, New Orleans, and we're looking into Peru. I've been very lucky for the last 3 years to take kids to Nepal. I love traveling, but I wanted to give this idea of diversity and culture in the beautiful world to the kids. And so a good friend of mine named Bob Bandoni and I started to talk about this. He came up with this idea of ethically engaged youth, to really provide students from around the world this perspective of global citizenship, and to really embrace diversity in its beauty. And so 3 years ago we started in India and Nepal. The two main projects of Nepal was, number one is that we worked to help rebuild a school, and in conjunction with a Buddhist monastery. Simply, it seems pretty simple to build a bathhouse and a shower and to paint the school. That was the mission, to work with 30 Sherpas and porters in doing so. And we built a big septic tank in the process. In the smaller picture, we got that done, and we were very proud of it. But what we hope is that this project will allow students, monks who no longer go to a monastery, if they choose to leave the monastery, to have an education in English, to have an education in math and science, so that their opportunities for jobs will expand. This would spread throughout Nepal. So essentially, we just did this in one place, but it has the potential to spread throughout a country. And so the second project we did was to dig trenches up a 45-degree angle rainforest with tigers, with big spiders, not my favorite, and with the local community. And so we wanted to lay 1 kilometer of pipe into a fresh spring. And so we did this, and we thought this was going to take us many days. But why we found this so important is that we started this, and the community just came out in droves. And this idea that we inspired hope, that someone cared for them. The next morning we came, and there was the whole community starting at 4 a.m. digging the pipes. and we got the project done in 2 days. So this school called Chuleme School, which never had fresh water for 12 months of the year, now has fresh water that 500 people can experience. And it's ironic, where we went, there was no electricity, no technology, no running water, and zero. And so the idea of us in our world with Google, with Skype, with all this technology, we're going to a place that had heard of it but had no capability at all. But once again, another irony is that we gave a computer to Karma, who's the head of the NGO. And he's used this technology to get funding from Canada, from France, around the world. And so just this one computer that we gave, and he's learned, we've taught him Facebook. We've taught him, he's built his own website that is really professional, and is really allowing, this technology is allowing the funding for him to support about 40 or 50,000 people. We went home, and part of EEY, the third phase, is the idea of presenting to the community and giving back what we learned from reflections. And we really wanted to take advantage of the technology that we do have. So examples of us using technology is we had two twin sisters who actually couldn't make the presentation, but they were very savvy in technology and made a beautiful video/movie of their reflections of what they learned, and really did an amazing job in front of the community to reflect on how they grew as citizens and really provide hope to our surrounding community that the youth can make a difference. And technology made this happen. And we're really planning to hone in on Latin America, and specifically Peru. And the reason is because we want our kids to engage in Spanish in real life, and not only with the language but with the people, and with the culture and its beautiful diversity and its history. And so our plans there is to really work with the community and engage in and learn about one another. So certain plans in Peru that we're looking at right now is to help build roofs in the slum area of Lima for the people who don't have houses. And so we would like to work and engage with Peruvian people, and actually from students around the world, to help build this sense of community, this sense, and to learn about culture, to learn about diversity. And so this is in the works, but this is a big goal of the future.